Welcome to the spoken tutorial on Draw a Toy Train using Synfig. In this tutorial, we will learn to draw basic shapes, color the shapes, group and duplicate objects, and align shapes using Guideline. To record this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu Linux 14.04 OS, Synfig version 1.0.2. Let us open Synfig. First, we will draw the compartments of the toy train. For this, select the rectangle tool. In the tool options, check if Create a Region layer is selected. Now, draw a rectangle on the canvas. Change the layer name to Part 1. Go to Parameters panel and change the color to green. Click on the Transform tool now. Then click outside the canvas to deselect the shape. Remember to do this step after drawing any shape on the canvas. Let us save our file. Go to File, click on Save As. Change the file name to Toy Train Animation. Save it in your desktop. Now select the rectangle tool once again. Draw a rectangle in the center of the previous rectangle as shown. This will be the window of the train. Let's rename this layer as Window. Next, click on the Polygon tool. In Tool Options, check if Create a Region Layer option is selected. Draw a trapezium above the rectangle as shown. Click on the starting point to close the trapezium. Rename this layer as Part 2. I will change the color to red. Now, select the Transform tool. Go to Layers panel. Select all the layers and group them. Rename the group layer as Compartment 3. Resize the layer using the orange dot of the handle. Move it to the left of the canvas using the green dot of the handle. Save the file by pressing Ctrl and S keys. Next, let us draw the wheel of the train. Remember to click outside the canvas to deselect the shape after drawing any shape. Select the Circle tool. In Tool Options, Create a Region layer should be selected. Draw a circle as shown and change the color to dark blue. Now, select the Star tool. In Tool Options, Create a Star layer should be selected. Keep the cursor in the center of the circle and draw a star. Now, select the Transform tool. Observe there is one handle and two dots. Click and drag the green dot of the handle to change the position of the shape. Use the blue dot in the handle for rotation. The middle green dot allows adjustment of the outer edge of the star shape. The last dot is used for resizing. Select both the star and the circle layers, group them and rename as Wheel 1. Resize this group layer and place it below the compartment. Now duplicate the Wheel 1 group layer, rename as Wheel 2 and move to the other end of the compartment. Now select all the group layers, group them again and rename as Compartment 3. Now click on the duplicate icon twice. Rename the duplicated group layers as Compartment 2 and Compartment 1 respectively. Select Compartment 2 group layer, use the Shift key and drag the middle green dot of the handle. Do likewise for the Compartment 1 group layer. Save the file by pressing Ctrl and S keys. Next, let us draw the engine. Click outside the canvas. Select the Circle tool and draw a circle as shown. Rename the layer as Engine Part 1. Change the color to pink. Then, click on the Rectangle tool and draw a rectangle on the top of the circle covering half of it. Rename the layer as Engine Part 2 and change the color to yellow. Draw one more rectangle on the top of the current rectangle. Rename the layer as Engine Part 3 and change the color to green. Using the same rectangle tool, draw the window as shown. Rename the layer as Engine Window. Select the layers of the engine and group them, then rename as Engine. Save the file by pressing Ctrl and S keys. Click on any one of the compartments drop-down list. Select and copy both Wheel 1 and Wheel 2 group layers. Paste in the Engine group layer. Using Shift key, drag these wheels to the bottom of the engine. Now, drag a guideline from the top ruler and place it at the bottom of the compartments. This guideline will help us to align the compartments and engine in a straight line. Next, move and align the engine next to compartment 1. Then draw a rectangle to link all the compartments. Rename the layer as Belt and change the color to black. Move the belt layer to the bottom of the layers list. Lastly, let us draw the rail. Click on the rectangle tool. Draw a rectangle below the wheel as demonstrated here. Change the layer name as Rail and change the color to black. Now the train drawing is complete. Lastly, press Ctrl plus S to save our file once again. With this, we have come to the end of this tutorial. Let us summarize. In this tutorial, we learned to draw basic shapes, color the shapes, group and duplicate objects, and align shapes using the guideline. Here is an assignment for you. Draw a bus in Synfig as explained in this tutorial. Your completed assignment should look like this. This video summarizes the Spoken Tutorial project. Please download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial project team conducts workshops and gives certificates on passing online tests. For more details, please write to us. Please post your timed queries in this forum. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT MHRD Government of India. More information on this mission is available at this link. This is Aarti along with the Spoken Tutorial animation team from IIT Bombay signing off. Thanks for joining.